Hello. Okay, I think this is how you do this. Sorry, y'all. This is my first time using the, you know, um, landscape and the portrait, vertical and horizontal. So I'm just coming with a little small review on the America's Next Top Model documentary. You guys, I saw it and it was decent. I gotta say, I feel like more of the girls should have been able to talk. Hey there, Lady T. How you doing, baby? Good to see you. I normally don't do the vertical, so yeah, this is my first time doing the vertical. Um, I'm looking at certain things, y'all. Sorry. Okay, there you go. Well, I tell you what, with doing the vertical and things like that, it's I see certain things don't always come through. No, what am I talking about? Hold on, I'm sorry. I mean, doing the vertical and the portrait, you got to make sure you click the right button. That's what I meant to say. Sorry, y'all. My brain is scrambled right now. I need some water. Like, I got to drink a lot of water because, oh, um, I've been like losing fluids all day. Uh, when you have an open wound from my burn. So, yeah, I'm feeling kind of drained, but I did want to come and talk to y'all about this documentary that I saw in full. So I got to say, I did not know. Like, I felt like, reality shows. I always felt that that was a good entrance for people to, pursue things in the entertainment industry. But watching this America's Next Top Model documentary really showed me some things of like a lot of those girls did not benefit from the show. And the person that benefited the most from the show was Tyra Banks. And that's not how it's supposed to go because Tyra was already established before America's Next Top Model. And I could see within this documentary, she was very much like acting like, oh, I'm making it too. And I'm like, Tyra, no, you already had made it, boo, before the show. It's about the girls. It's supposed to be about the girls. And they really woke some stuff up, I got to say. And it just put Tyra in the spot of Tyra. Like, don't treat the girls like that. Like, it's not even about the people getting paid. It's about like the way things went. Tyra was very stern. She was very stern, firm, like, and it just looked like she like, look, I'm still to this day getting to the money, and I don't care. I did not care about those girls, and it just was sad. And and then I think she had certain seasons where they had men up there too. But y'all should see just how many people in America's Next Top Model that just go lost. Like their stories, just like if you haven't watched the show, you wouldn't know nothing about them. And I'm glad for the girls that did make it to the documentary. I mean, it was so many other ones that I feel like had stories, but like Tyra was real. She was dead wrong for what went on with Danielle, one of the winners, um, and for like I think her name was Kendall. Kendall, I think that was so wrong. Like for real, Law and Order. Where you at, Law and Order SUV? Because if somebody is telling you that someone is making you uncomfortable, and they touching all up on you, you gonna sit there and just tell that girl, come on. Look, it's part of the show. Tyra only cared about this show. She did not care about the girl. She cared about the show making it. Can y'all believe that after all of that, Tyra is over there talking about y'all just wait, season 25, cycle 25. Tyra very much became lost in that show. She don't care about nobody. I hope she care about the children that she birthed. I do hope that she care about them. I mean, I feel like she may care about this money that she got, and I guess she cares about herself. And I hope the people closest to her. But she has become like that man that made the show, that started it off saying, look, I don't give a damn about this type of people. And Tyra became him. That's what it showed, that she became him. And Tyra's still out here saying, oh, I'm very much still a ruthless corporate being. Okay, Tyra is definitely still serving that. And then she is not sorry for what she did to them girls. She is not sorry. She's not sorry at all. And I don't care. The people saying, oh, well, it wasn't Tyra. It was that other man. No, it was not. It was Tyra. She treated those girls like a shuffleboard of money. She did not care about those girls personally. They tried to show that story with Tiffany, but no, the stuff, her cursing Tiffany out, that was nothing compared to how she did that girl that cheated on her boyfriend. Now, I mean, I can't put that on Tyra. Like, that girl, now look, you drunk, girl, whatever. Ain't nobody tell you to drink. But she was mad because they got too messy. But you should have drunk. I mean, that right there, no, and you was an adult. So I can't put that one on Tyra. But I can put that one where that girl, that daggone model guy, kept touching on that girl. And she was like, no, I'm really not for this. And all of them sat there and looked and was like, you need to go with it. I know you just did not say you need to go with it. Y'all, you gonna want to call Tyra bit. Bit of the B word. Tyra. And she said, oh, and I'm not done yet. Tyra ain't done yet. Trying to work a girl to faint. Tyra over there trying to work them girls to faint. I said, hold on, Tyra. And I thought Tyra has always been like considered a fat, the fat girl. Remember, people used to always say Tyra is too big to be up here being a model. And she was telling them girls that they need to take a banana out their mouth very much and drink a Diet Coke. No, it's not even funny how she told them girls how they was big. If you go back and think, and I was like, Tyra, they have always called you Big Bone. Like, they are. That's why the guys was liking you. Like, are you serious? That's why you was out here being sex symbols. Because you was too damn big. I mean, I can't say what? She over here telling somebody about their belly. It was wrong. And then she was telling them girls too, if you don't eat a piece of chip and a half a Diet Coke and fall out on this damn floor, you too damn big. She was telling people they was too damn big, y'all. It's ridiculous. Hey, India's Queen. Oh, hey, Jay Jameson. You said now, Ro. Yesterday you said you don't think Tyra did anything wrong. Uppity, what's going on, boo? Jay, I saw the whole documentary and things have changed. No, I didn't. Okay, let me go back. No, she treated Jay wrong. I have to quote back to what Tyra said in this documentary, and we got to call her out on it. Tyra stated that what did she say about she said that Jay was like, she said she knew him since she was like 17. Miss J. And she was like, he taught her how to walk. Why did she not go visit Miss J when it seemed like Miss J could have been on her like on his deathbed? He did not seem well. And they said Tyra had ample chances and she did not go visit that man. All Tyra care about now is the money, and she showed it. And then what happened with that guy, the J Manuel? How about when they asked Tyra, did she want to talk about it? And she was like, no, I don't want to talk about it. And she was like, he's a special dude. Tyra was real shady to these people that grew up with her on this show. Like, you got to see, if you weren't there with America's Top Model to see this stuff and the messiness, like, I still say, okay, the girl that cheated on her boyfriend, that was her fault. But I do blame the person. Tyra said it's her show. So therefore, Tyra takes a lot of accountability. She said it was hers. It was her baby. Should they have been that messy with the way that girl cheated on her boyfriend? I mean, certain things, no, but hey, I mean, you do set yourself up for that type of stuff. I don't know. It was definitely meant for embarrassment. It was. But at the end of the day, you are an adult, and when alcohol is involved and you got a boyfriend, if you got a boyfriend, girlfriend, there is a certain type of loyalty that comes with that. So I know when I'm drunk, if I was with somebody that I really cared about, like that girl said, I'm still going to be like aware. I ain't about to sit here and, just be like, oh, hold on, I had too much liquor and I cheat. No, so I can't put that on the show or production. But it seemed like that girl was trying to do that. The girl, Sandy. So I got to wipe her story away. I'm not going to blame Tyra for that. But I do blame her for saying certain things on, like, how, she's a big girl and big girls can come out here and model and eat chicken and all of this stuff. And then she want to switch it up to make, for the show's content because it's her baby. She did do that. She did switch it up and try and like switch up on, I want to say Kendall, and she did it to Danielle. She did Danielle real wrong because Danielle wanted to keep her gap, and Tyra gonna tell her some crap like, yeah, you need to get rid of that because they will not cast you. But she let the white lady keep her gap and make the gap bigger. When Danielle heard that, Danielle went the hell off. And they could have not put Danielle and Tyra in the same room together because I think Danielle would have went upside Tyra's head because there was some BS. And then the excuse that Tyra gave was, well, at the time, yeah, I was definitely, was wrong for that on a level, but I was looking out for her. I was trying to look out for her because I knew, if I had just went on and let it go, she wouldn't have got no work. Well, the girl ain't get no work though. So where are you coming from? But this was then Tyra, like, I'll say, she said, the girl said about 12 to 17 years down the line, Tyra gonna tell her, you know what? It was never no work for you anyways. Like, the show was so damn fucked up that none of y'all, they had what they call it out? Like it was, America's Next Top Model basically made a bad taste for the model industry. Like they weren't gonna hire none of those girls because those girls had a like they have put the show and the people involved in the show, the contestants, in a blackout type spot. Yeah, ain't that crazy? Like they have put them in a spot like, oh no, like we don't want none of them girls. We don't want none of these girls that are from America's Next Top Model. Because if you look, do you know any of them? We don't know none of them on no covers for real. Eva was the only girl that made it because she was a mean girl. You had to be a mean girl to make it. Tyra made it, right? Ain't that crazy? Tyra made it, and she's one hell of a mean girl. And Eva is a mean girl too. But Eva is after making it. Eva was the only girl that came out here with was it movies? Why ain't none of the rest of them make it? Ain't none of them make it. Tiffany didn't make it. Tiffany could have went to the ghetto sector. She didn't make it, y'all. Tiffany would have made it if she had went upside Tyra's head. I think that could have happened. Because that's what we was waiting for. We was waiting for all that anger management that Tiffany said she, had. We was waiting for her to just say, look, let me go upside Tyra's head. But Tiffany had took too many anger management classes. Therefore, she just sat down and took it from Tyra. And she didn't make it. It's wild. It's wild though, y'all. Like all the girls that did not get to tell their piece. And then you got Tyra up here. Tyra before the documentary was even over, you could tell she threw all that ish in the trash and stated, be prepared for cycle 25. like she I don't give a damn about none of these motherfuckers. Look at how I look. You see how I look? I still look good. I don't give a damn. Tyra fired everybody. Yeah, it was diabolical. Tyra was like, they told me I had to fire all of them beside me. I had to fire that man that I knew since I was 17. And she was like, I went and did a what she said again? She act like she went and did a yoga move, and she said I went on and got on that phone real quick. She said, look, I thought about it one hot second. And then I went on and said, look, oh baby, you're fired, and you're fired. Goodbye, good day. Let me handle my shit. Y'all, it was terrible. She done fired that man. Tyra fired the white man. She fired Miss J. She said, look, you taught me how to walk. I'm about to teach. I can do this shit by my damn self. And she fired Jay. Y'all, Jay said he wanted to quit. Jay wanted to quit before he got fired, right? And he said that Tyra cut all contact off with him, and she sat there and she was so phony. Y'all, they said Tyra was so damn phony. He said he was like, Tyra, I want to leave the show. So he was he said it was best friends. He said Tyra done blocked him, but before she blocked him, all she gave him was 3 words. She was like, I am so disappointed. So he was trying to talk to her, and then they told him, look, hang on for one more season. We need you to hang on for one more season, sir. So he over there, he said he's scared, he don't know what to do. So then he saw her, like it was like one of them ones that she straight up ghost the man. Girl, not you ain't gonna let me over. Don't you see the? I'm sorry, y'all. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, Jay Manuel said that he was ghosted from Tyra. And so he came back because, they told him, look, we need you to do one more season. Like, we understand, okay, there's a lot of shit that don't happen. They don't give a damn about your, and they don't care about your race. They don't care about none of that. We don't care about your emotion. But please come back for one more season. So he said he got there, and he said that Tyra was looking in one direction. He was trying to tap her shoulder, and she was like, do not touch me no more. She was like, please don't touch me. You cannot talk to me. And he was like, hold on, what's going on here? And he said the show just started. And he said, Tyra looked at him and said, how this girl look right here? How this girl look? And he was just looking like, I don't know what to say. She was like, look, boy, you better keep to the script. I don't know who the fuck you are. I don't. Y'all, I said, I know Tyra ain't acting up like this. Yes. Tyra said, the girls taught me how to be phony as fuck. How about she said, Jay said she was looking in his face and was like, okay, cut. Oh, then y'all said cut. She said, do not touch me or look at me when filming is over. He was like, what? Tyra, I thought we were friends. How about y'all? That was some crazy ish. And then she had the nerve to say that Tyra still, she was like, look, make sure, how she say it, y'all? I'm sorry. What she said? She was like, oh yeah, I'm not speaking on that. I'll talk with Jay. Knowing she done damn well blocked that man, she was like, oh no, I ain't speaking on him. She was like, he's a special type of guy. Y'all, she ain't talked to these people in years. That done help grow the show. Y'all got to see it for yourself. If you look at it and you know something about Top Model, you gonna see it for that. Basically, Tyra, she's a tyrant. She got on this show. And she basically did create it. It was her idea. And the guy, they didn't even believe in her from the start. The guy who she pitched the show to, he said she want nothing but a dumb model. That's basically what he said. And it seemed like she was more buddy with him. And then they said this too. Tyra did not take accountability for none of the issues. And she didn't either. Because she basically was saying, for that real effed up ish, she was like, yeah, I know these girls is gonna act like they blaming me. But she was like, I can't help what the people up top say. Tyra, who the hell is the people up top? You the people up top. You say it's your baby. Girl, you the one that was up top. That's why she sat there and just, y'all, she did. Karma hit her ears too. Hit her big ears. Karma hit her too. Because when she fired all of them, when she fired Nigel, she fired Miss J, she fired J Manuel. She thought she could do it by herself, and then they said she went slam crazy. That documentary. The people that made that documentary was not for Tyra either, because they tried to show her as crazy as ever. Big eyed. They show her big eyed. Then they really, y'all, they tried to roast her. Because they said, look, how you get fired from your own damn show. Y'all, they done took Tyra off the main spot for a season. Then Tyra came and said, oh, hell no, let me get real nasty and hateful. She said, I'm a cuss. Oh, y'all. She said, no, let me take my age back. F y'all. Okay, Tyra said it is about her. I think she care about her babies, though. No, she got 2 babies. I don't know. I think Tyra with some man right now. Right? I think she with some man. I guess she care about them. But I know one thing. Her baby, America's Next Top Model, that's her baby, y'all. And that's one baby that she is still rocking back and forth. Tyra is crazy. After all that, Tyra, you got girls out here mad. And you talking about something. Y'all get ready for season 25. We about to tell them to get the diet coat. Get the diet. I can't even say. Get the diet coat out. Diet coat. And we are about to terrorize these girls that may have eating disorder. She said, I don't give a fuck. I care about my show. If you got an eating disorder, you better stick your finger down your throat. because I need you to be skinny as hell. I need some more people to fall the hell out. And I need messy ass drama because we gonna film every damn thing. Tyra, you wrong as hell, Tyra. Tyra said she don't care. She said where she is now is rich. Fuck yeah. Tyra, why didn't you go see Miss J, Tyra? Miss J did not have a nasty word to say about this lady. Let me tell you, not have a nasty word to say about this lady. Let me tell you about this. So Miss J stated, knowing goodness well that Tyra did not think about coming to see him. When did she? No, she sent them. She sent them flowers. This some bullshit, y'all. She sent them flowers before she fired them. But she did not have the decency to send some flowers to Mrs. J when Mrs. J was over there about to pass away. She didn't send nothing. Y'all, she won't even thinking about going to see Miss J. And Miss J, so sweet. Miss J said, no, you know what, Tyra? Never was able to come and see me yet. That's what Miss J said. Still got Tyra back. Said, no, she didn't come see me yet. They said Miss J been out the hospital, trying to start walking again. Tyra, can you at least go see Miss J before Miss J start walking again? Damn. You're despicable, Tyra. You are despicable. What did America's Top Model do to you for you to be this way? Or was you like this before America's Top Model, Tyra? Damn, you said Miss J grew up with you. I don't know. I really do feel like at least Tyra still care about her mama. All I know is that Tyra took that. I mean, it could be a good thing or a bad thing, you guys. What do you think? Tyra looks like a very vicious businesswoman. And it's just like, that's what she is. She's a vicious businesswoman, and she just don't give a fuck. They said, Tyra, why did you let these people do blackface? She was over there letting the people do blackface. They said, Tyra said, let's do this shit again. Let's blackface these people again. F culture. I'm getting money and this my damn show. Yo, this is some wicked stuff. Oh, you said, let me see what y'all saying now. Okay. Indigenous Queen said, after season 10, I stopped. I'm gonna say this, Indigenous Queen, boo, I stopped at season 11 with ISIS. I'll say that I stopped at season 11, even though I did kind of drift back and I looked at that season with Raven's girlfriend. I did go back and do that. But yeah, because that's when Tyra did it by herself. And it flopped. It flopped when Tyra did it by herself. But I mean, they were still, people were still into it. It's cold. They say it was a very cold show. It's sad because I can't believe that. For real, one of the biggest things, y'all, is what Tyra told one of the winners, Danielle. From an email or some ish. She was like, look, let me go ahead and tell you the tea. She was like, well, none of y'all ever gonna be shit. That's some cold-hearted stuff. She was like, even after all we put you through, she was like, y'all was already stamped in Hollywood, and they said that she knew about it. Like she been knew about it. But she just did not say nothing because she was like, I'm still getting money. I don't give a fuck what happens with y'all. That's wild right there. But you said my favorite was Whitney because she was BBW and Jocelyn, she was dope and cool. You know what? I like Takar too, Indigenous. And it's not fair because the way they showed the way they did Takar. And I feel like it's because she was black. They did Takar like that because Takar had told them that they was giving her clothes that she could not wear. She was like, y'all aren't, I need these clothes. And then they was trying to act like that Takar was making it such a big deal. and they just wanted somebody to go with it. So Whitney just went with it. And even Whitney said, she was like, they could have went out and got my size. And Whitney or Takara weren't even that like much bigger. But they was tripping. They wanted a storyline. That was all they wanted. They wanted to keep that storyline going. What's up, Molly? But y'all, yeah, I mean, season 25 apparently of America's Next Top Model, y'all may be coming, and all I can say is be just as calculated and cold as Tyra. If you trying to join. They lucky. I'm telling you, the way that they was acting, they lucky one of the girls won't as cold. Won't, they should have been even more calculated. Them girls should have been the type of ish that Tyra was doing. They should have been in there recording and everything, leaking ish. Them girls should have leaked some ish on Tyra, because that was some wicked stuff. Yeah, oh yeah, you heard that, Molly? Y'all, why Tyra moved to Australia? Yeah, she was like, look, I don't move to Australia. Tyra, did you take your mother with you to Australia, Tyra? What is you over in Australia for? What are you running from, Tyra? Girl, she know she done did them girls wrong. Done moved to Australia. Yeah, she did have she had a surrogate. Tyra, maybe certain things would have been nicer for you if you weren't doing people like that. I mean, I'm just saying, y'all, I'm not trying to get cold or evil, but I'm like, Tyra, maybe you could have had a more natural, birth if you weren't so cold and calculated. Hey, Prototype, what's going on? Tyra was having issues like that. I mean, karma definitely happens. And I'm just happy, Danielle she still became a very, pretty woman. And a lot of those girls say they don't even model no more. Like they doing things way outside of modeling. But I feel like Tyra could have helped them with that too. You know what I'm saying? She could have helped them with that. It's no reason for all your season winners. Most of them are not even known. You don't know what the hell you don't know what the hell they are, who they are. The only one that we really know is Eva. Hey, that's sad. That's some sad ish for you to be on this reality show. All these girls, half of them probably quit their jobs to do it. And all they're left with is a lot of a lot of body shaming. That's what Tyra left them with the crap that she used to say. Her and some now I'm also calling out Jay Manuel too, though. Jay Manuel. I ain't heard Miss J saying no ish. Hold on, did I hear Miss J saying? Miss J was just shady. But Jay Manuel, why did you sit there when Kenya had told Jay Manuel was there and was like, look, Kenya was like, I don't like this man is very horny and he will not stop. Like he keep touching on me on this photo shoot. This is unprofessional. And Jay Manuel had the nerve to sit there and say, you need to hush up. Don't you know you're in a professional setting? Like, I can't believe you sought production for this. No, bitch. That's when Kenya should have went off and said, I don't care. You know what? Y'all done already body shamed me. And this man ain't, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'm about to hit this man right in his fucking mouth. And y'all gonna have to do something about this. Bitch. That's what if only Kenya had it in her. Because they won't gonna let Kenya be great no ways. Y'all, Kenya should have knocked him in his face and let them deal with the ish. Because it would have been up to them anyways. And let Tyra try to come in there and cuss you out. I would have been like, yeah, I punched him dead. Or I kicked him in his business. I wish she had kicked him in his business so bad, y'all. I mean, for real. And what would they be like, oh, shit. I see them girls, y'all. It was so sad because most of them girls were not the violent type. They were all very vulnerable. but out they Tyra, she's one lucky devil. She's a lucky ass devil that somebody ain't fuck her shit up because they coulda. If Kenya see out they needed something, they needed a ghetto, I ain't for this shit type person. She couldn't put this shit off now. I'm telling you, Tyra gonna set herself to be fucked up. Come cycle 25. High cycle 25, Tyra. Okay, you Australia, running asshole. Hide if you want to. I hope you get somebody up there that say, oh, I'm gonna put you through the shit I've been through. Cause y'all, Kenya should have been like, oh, okay, y'all don't give a fuck. Let this ninja touch me again. She should have kicked him in his fucking balls. And let y'all have this shit right here. She should have kicked them, but she should have decked them. A good old deck. Just start fighting that motherfucker. And then let Tyra post that shit up. How does this girl look? How she look? J Manuel punching this motherfucker in the face. I wish she had somebody like that. Oh, excuse me. Oh, hey, Castro. What's up, buddy? For real though, that's what should have happened. Like somebody should have just like messed it up because Tiffany, she knew what she was doing with Tiffany. She done got this girl all rebranded. Tiffany was not fighting no more. Tiffany actually, I feel like she did what she had to do. It was just tiring, the stuff that she had to go through. She went right back through them talking about her like a dog. She done did all this anger management. Tiffany was not the same person. So when Tyra was cussing Tiffany out, and the way I would, because I was really watching Tiffany, because you was like, hold on, this girl coming back after what she went through, and Tiffany was doing her best. She was not the same girl. And Tyra, you gonna sit there and just yell at this girl like she ain't changed worth shit. Tyra, you ain't shit. How about that? You ain't shit, motherfucker. Yeah, I wish Tiffany had just been like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm about to leave this goddamn show. She should have been like, bitch, who you talking to? How about let me tell the tea? Tyra ain't shit. She don't give a fuck about none of y'all. We ain't gonna be shit. Let me give you a piece of what this motherfucking anger management took from me. Since you gonna use me? They said everybody, y'all, she could have definitely did it because they said all of them was looking at Tyra like, what the fuck is this? They said they had to take Tyra about this shit because everybody was looking like this shit. It was some B-set this shit. Tyra about this shit was dark as hell. She was like, holding this shit dark. They said it was so much stuff that did not get revealed. Tiffany did not ever come out and say all that shit. They was like they said that Tyra was talking mad shit. She should have got decked. They said that one. They was like, oh yeah, y'all. They was like, it was stuff that they couldn't even repeat that Tyra was saying. Like Tyra was talking to that girl like she was not. She was like, you ain't shit. But they ain't air that though. They was like, they said Tyra was so close to mushing that girl. Like she was just like, bitch, mush your ass, bitch. Do you know who the fuck I am, bitch? Fuck you, bitch. They said that's how Tyra was doing that girl. They said Tyra was trying to make that girl crack. All for her baby. Hey, Charlie. Maverick. What's up, Maverick? I'm cutting up. Oh, Charlie, you said I want to see the documentary because I used to watch Top Model all the time. Yeah, Charlie, me too. And back then when we watched it, we just was like, a lot of the stuff, we went to dead ear because we were there, for the thrill of the show. But if we look back at it now, a lot of the hell that them girls went through could have been avoided. especially being that Tyra was already an established model. Tyra said some BS in that damn documentary when it came to her acting like that she was part of the goddamn contestants. Yo, Tyra, she was like, yes, like this show started me. And I'm like, Tyra, no the hell it didn't. You was already started. She was supposed to be there fully for the girls. Like, that wasn't the case though. Tyra was thinking about her baby. She was thinking about this actual show, and she had said a long time ago, fuck all the contestants. Because and see the way that happened, Danielle put that tea out when she sat there and said, "Oh, they already told me that y'all ain't gonna never be nothing." Like she basically said that y'all are never gonna be nothing in the industry because they already said, Tyra, y'all already done F this ish up on with all that bullshit that you had them girls doing. Had them girls doing all that crazy ish that was not considered modeling. They and then these people that were supposed to be the scouts, the model scouts, they was like, these girls don't have nothing to really offer with all this ish that y'all had them doing. Like we don't want them. We want the professional girls. And from what they said, Tyra was not setting them up with professionalism. She was trying to set them up with the fucked up parts of modeling. That's crazy right there. Like, I mean, if you go back and look, I was like, hold on, Tyra, how the hell? Why would you put them through? And then she would say that too. If you go back, like she was like, yeah, like, I mean, now you guys, I wouldn't, I've been through cussing somebody out because they was telling me that I was too damn big. I was eating too much. But you can't be you. But and then she was like, I gotta put you through the same ish. That's what she said. I gotta put you through this ish too. I need you to fall out. Why, Tyra? Why did you have about 3 girls that fell out? And not saying the ones that we don't know nothing about. How dare you have these 3 girls that fell out from not being able to eat, and you sitting there telling them, y'all, the way she did Kenya, she was like all of them saying like Janice Nicholson. You got Janice Nicholson up there telling somebody, look, you need to put. Let me tell y'all how they did Kenya. When I say if only Kenya had a little bit of hood in her, she said this some BS right here. She was like that she had 1 bagel in the morning, and they was sitting there. I would have cussed the hell. They was sitting there telling her, saying that she kept showing the tape, like she kept eating. She was eating like 5, 6 bagels on one tape. I said, oh, hell no. I said, Kenya, when did you see that footage? Because I would have I would have been, hold on, I gotta go see Tyra. Can I go see Tyra, please? Y'all, she should have been like, let me say what Kenya should have did. She should have been right. Yeah, I just need to see her real quick. And like, real nice light. And when them cameras weren't rolling, she should have knocked Tyra head upside the walls. Like, oh, hold on, bitch. I'm about to fuck you up. Oh, we ain't got no cameras right now. I know you ain't let that shit slide. Bitch, I had 1 bagel. You better get your dumb ass up out of here. Yo, how dare they do that girl like that? She was like, yo, I had 1 bagel. And it was up there trying to act like I ate about 8 bagels in one. And shaking their head. I'm like, bitch, you ain't gonna be able to shake your head no more. I'm gonna show you a head shake hole. Who had 8 bagels? They was playing with them girls. Oh, boo. Oh, Charlie, you said if you haven't been to the channel in a minute. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all talking amongst yourselves. But yeah, y'all. I just wanted to say that. Vibrant, hey Vibrant, what's up, boo? You said the interview was kind of goofy. Maverick, I mean, yeah. Yeah, Kenya, cause see, that's the type of girl she was. Yeah, Kenya was more goofy. And I will say this, Kenya was still looking like, and it's sad because it was still looking like she was like lost. Even though she did say what she was doing, but towards the end, I don't know if y'all heard, like Kenya was like, she was like, yeah, if y'all need, need me to do anything else, like Kenya was like it's sad because she didn't really have nothing else going on. And oh yeah, and how they treated Ebony. Oh, hold on. Yeah, we need to talk how they did Ebony, the girl from the first season, the one that was, I feel like, was just as well known as Eva, but she never was able to make it. The way they did that girl was so wrong. Like, dang, all she was doing was putting lotion on. And then they said, how about they said they had sent her something talking about something that she was ashy. Tyra had the nerve, and she said Tyra said that Tyra was like, yeah, they is saying that you is ashy. I'm like, Tyra, you don't get I would have been like, Tyra, if you don't get on my goddamn face, talking about some ashy hole, hold on, I know you ain't sitting here call me ashy. Look here, you like. Y'all, this didn't make sense. Won't she run indigenous? Yeah, Thomas. Oh, Tyra was talking about something. Yeah, they saying you're ashy. And then when the girl put some lotion on, they talking about her too, talking about something. Yeah, you like this right here was straight ignorant. Talking about something. The next time you put some on, can you carry around a wipe and wipe down the door? Ebony Shemai, I'm about to knock your ass out, ho. Like, what did you just say to me? Y'all, that show on nothing. It was nothing nice. It was not nice. Oh, Charlie, you said we would be too loud and opinionated for that show. Yes, Charlie. Yes, boo. Boo, it was, they took us back. Y'all, they took us back. And I remember that too, but at the time, I just won't, I wasn't even like really understanding exactly what they were putting these girls through. Because they even told Ebony, like they was telling Ebony about her hair, they ain't even had the right clippers. They was really trying to dig into Ebony, but at least she was strong enough to just like, I feel like make it through because she was already gay. So she was able to like to kind of make it through that. But it was just a mess. Like you would have been like Tyra had never been around. It was just odd. Like I was like, Tyra, for you to say that, you act like you ain't never been around like a darker tone model before. Like, are you kidding me? After all those photo shoots you've done? For you to say some ish like that and not cuss out somebody that said the ish to you. Y'all, it was a mess. I said, what the hell talking about doing over here? And then and you know what? Even what was her name? Gazelle. Yeah, Gazelle. They didn't do Gazelle good either. They kept calling Gazelle fat. Like it was like, oh yeah, girl, you need to do something. You need to do something. Like what in the world? Like it was basically they was telling them, why don't you have anorexia? That's scary right there. That was scary right there. They lucky a parent ain't. That's why they, and see this is the scary thing. They would not let them people talk to their parents because they already knew they was on some BS. You sitting there telling somebody, why are you not anorexic? Because I don't know what you're doing, but you coming up here, you're a cow. Like how dare you? You're like they Janice Dickerson. She was so high, high up all the time. She was sitting there calling them girls cows. Ridiculous. And thank God ain't nobody. Thank God from what we know, ain't nobody die on this show. Thank God ain't nobody die. Ain't no because they could have, and they would have been trying to cover that up. I really think so. They would have been trying to cover it up because, first of all, you got a girl up there yelling out after y'all done exposed the hell out of her that she wanna, uh, uh, unalive. We can say unalive herself, and you don't care. You, Tyra, how dare you take that girl on your show? Now she did do this wrong. Now the girl told you, Tyra, please don't show me that. I have not seen it. I am traumatized. That man left me. We no longer together. And them people even said that they was like very uncomfortable filming that. Tyra, don't show me that. Tyra, Tyra's so lucky she avoided so many uppercuts. Girl, because she said right there in that girl's face. And that girl said, yeah, I can't watch it. And then she had the nerve to say, after Tyra done put it on front screen with the girl right there, and you right there by that girl, and you looking at her face with a smile saying, hey, I see you there. You had your head down and you ain't watch it. Why didn't you watch it? That girl had to lift her head up and say, I told you I couldn't look and I couldn't really see that. I couldn't see that no more, Tyra. Right there, Sandy should have been like, hold on. I guess I may just have to go today. Sandy, why you ain't slapped Tyra? You should have made her goddamn show Jerry Springer. Okay, Tyra deserved that damn show to be Jerry Springer. Right then and there, she should have slapped the hell out of Tyra. Child, look, Tyra would have loved it so much. She wouldn't have gave you no charges because that would have made her damn show ratings go up. You should have smacked the hell out of her and said, "Bish, this why I ain't look up, ho. Let me see if I can snatch off some of your extensions too. I know you ain't playing with me, y'all." She should have been on top of her. She look. I ain't shit no ways since you done fucked me up. Let me go ahead and slap you, and I'm on top of you. I'm on top of the hole. On your goddamn show. That's why your show got canceled. Y'all, it was just wrong. Hey, thank you, Stephanie. Thank you. Boo, Charlie, it didn't make sense, baby. Y'all, I got to go. You said me and Roro would have had jail time. Yeah, Charlie, baby. Boo, well deserved. Tyra wouldn't care. I really think Tyra would have been smiling if that girl had slapped her on her show on that network. Tyra would have been holding her face, smiling, singing, "Let's cut to commercial, everybody." Bitch, you ain't gonna be able to find me, ho. I'm moving to Australia. I'm about to move to Australia, ho, for any of the rest of you to think you want to try. Like this girl. I know I'm a calculated bitch. I know I am, and I'm gonna keep being that way. Y'all, Tyra does not care. She sat there. She couldn't wait to sit in that seat. Anybody that had any bit of decency to at least feel that they did anything wrong would have not showed up for that documentary. Let them girls have that documentary, Tyra. The reason Tyra showed up for it is because she knew she still had fear in some of them girls' eyes. That's sad. Because she knew that she still had them girls, y'all. She just had she still got a hold over them. Because she promised them so much and gave them so fucking little. She still got them girls. It's so sad. And that's why she showed up and set her ass down and looked like, I still own this ish. Bitches ain't gonna show up because I showed the hell up. So, only the girls that was able to really hang on to who they was show up, y'all. It's sad. And Tyra left it. She left that documentary smiling and basically did not hold on. She was not trying to be accountable. What about that ish with J Manuel? Tyra, why you tell that girl, fuck that? I ain't trying to talk about that ish. He's a special man. I said, girl, Tyra said, I'm trying to get this show back up out here. All right. All right. I'm in Australia. It's high as hell out here. I got to get ish exported to me. It's time for this show to come back. I'm ready to cause havoc once again. Go see it for yourself. Go see it for yourself, y'all. Okay? It didn't make sense. And I know this for sure. Danielle would have definitely caught a charge if they had them in the same room. That's why Tyra, as you see how that documentary went, ain't none of them was in that same spot that Tyra was. Tyra made sure of that. She said, hold on, you made sure ain't none of them girls. You made sure none of them girls is gonna be here while I'm here. I done did some shit. I know these bitches is trying to find me. Oh, I had to move all the way to Australia. I'm over here with the tarantulas. Baby. Y'all, Tyra over there got venom. I'm very sure of this. I know that before Tyra went there to settle down in that chair, y'all, she went and took her tarantula and she said, hold on, give me the wicked tongue tarantula. She probably put that tarantula's teeth, sharp teeth, them daggers right there on her tongue. She said, I need all this poison so I can be very wicked. Y'all, Tyra let that tarantula sting her and she ran to that. She ran there. She said, ooh, look how many girls ain't gonna show up. It was a string of girls, y'all. It should have been hella girls that came to tell their story. It was some ish that went down at America's Top Model that we saw. What happened to the girl? See, they don't want to talk about this. What happened to that girl that was that they wouldn't even let that baby smile? Remember that one? I remember that one. That was so sad. You don't hear nothing about her. When they sat there and they told that girl that it was something after about her smile. I said, oh my God, that was so wrong. That girl was looking in the mirror crying. Like I remember that she was smiling and then she was just like, oh, they said my shit ugly. And then she would start crying. I'm like, oh my God, why would you do that? Tyra sat there, she held that girl picture and said, your shit fucked up. Look in the mirror and try to smile again, ho. I said, what? Tyra was throwing these girls' pictures around. She was just throwing their pictures in the air. Girl, what's wrong with you? You had no reason to double eliminate somebody. When Tyra was sitting there screaming at somebody, girl, when she turned that picture and made it blank and said, both of you bitches gotta leave. Tiffany should have grabbed her by Tiffany should have grabbed her by that orange hair. That should have been a goddamn meme. And then the girl, what was that girl name? Was that Cassie? I think it was Casey. It was Casey. One of them. She should have grabbed her by the damn ankle and said, "We gotta take this motherfucker down." Okay, because she become, I don't know what the hell let's take this motherfucker down right here. Like she done fell on the damn runway again. Hold on. You don't got J Man. You don't got Miss J no more. You said fuck Miss J. You don't care about Miss J teaching you how to walk. Hold on, we gonna take her down. Come on, Tiff. Y'all, if the girls had gave Tyra a piece of that mind beforehand, then maybe Tyra could have got a little bit of humble tea up in her. But they did not humble her. Tyra is now, she's a tyrant. She is now a Australian tyrant. And I feel many more diabolical acts in Tyra's future. Okay, just look at how she left that interview. Left that documentary. Look at how she left. She left looking like, do you see how I look? Baby, I'm still gorgeous. These insides, are black and full of darkness. Mess with me if you want to. I can't wait for the next girl to faint. Cycle 25. Let my baby arise again. She over there carrying the omen, and she don't give a damn. Girl, your baby is the omen now. That's why your head looked like it was going all the way around, Tyra. Your baby then became a demon seed, and you don't care. Girl, y'all, okay, we're out of here, y'all. I gotta get up off of Tyra. Cause this is just something else. Yeah, they said she got ice cream. Molly, she got ice cream. She needs that damn ice cream truck. Because it's way too much fire and brimstone. She has to have something that's gonna make it seem with all that fire. You jumped into the fire and it's really hot. That's why she over there eating that damn ice cream. Mm-hmm. I think Tyra is opening up an ice cream chain somewhere random. Something random. Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Tyra did not say, y'all, after all this, all I can say is I loved my girls. She ain't say none of that ish. Tyra said that show. She said it was the show that I created. That's still my baby. I don't know what done happened to some of these girls, but all I know is I done got certain things from people. They done taught me, and I threw them down. Baby, she might as well just push Miss J down. Yeah, I could just push Miss J right on down and act like she done learned it all. Just imagine, y'all. Just imagine how she about to be in this season if it does happen. And then because see, Tyra is delusional. She think that she think that America's Next Top Model, y'all. I'm telling you, she just feeling like that. Oh, because she said, well, we got to at least do one more season for the girls. One more season. She was like, hey, it has to be at least the 25. I wouldn't be surprised if Tyra try to bring back some folks and once again be phony as hell and sit there and tell them people, look, you can't even talk to my lawyer, ho. Sit your ass right there. Don't say a word to me. Ain't that crazy though? Honestly, how the hell that happened? Like to look back and he said that he was sitting there and he was like, hold on, I just tried to get her attention and she and she ain't saying nothing to me. But as soon as that camera's rolling, hit, they said Tyra turned and she smiled like Chucky so hard and said, hey, how does this girl look? Look at the picture. How does this girl look, Jay? Tyra, who taught you how to turn it on and off like that, Tyra? Tyra, that's some scary stuff. Y'all, we gonna go ahead and let this go, okay? All right, y'all, go over there and see Tyra for yourself. Molly, you said, Ro, I'm going to find this video of Tyra and leave it. Oh, Lord, the video of Tyra and leave it in your comments. Oh, thank you, Molly. Yeah, let me see that. So, y'all, okay, then, I guess we up out of here. Tyra did say that this is the industry. She said this is business. Okay, she stands firm in that. And she said that the industry really, she was like, it's just pretty much a dark place. Them girls got a taste of it. Y'all, Tyra didn't even know I'm telling you, she could probably not tell you one of them girls' names. That's how scary it is. I don't think she know none of their names no more. Why they had to tell that girl? She don't remember none of their names. Every time Tyra does a cleansing, I feel like after every cycle, and this was probably since the first damn cycle, Tyra does a cleansing, don't know who the fuck them girls is. The only reason she kept up with Tiffany, she was, oh shit, ooh, Tiffany back. Ooh, let's go ahead. We gonna milk the hell out of her. I'ma cuss her ass out. On this second time, I gotta really make her feel like ish. Y'all, what do you think Danielle said? She said, fuck Tyra. before Danielle left that documentary, she said, fuck Tyra. She said, I don't get bullshit. Bitch, don't let me catch you on the street. That's how Danielle felt. That's the energy that Danielle was giving Tyra. And that's why Tyra said, oh, you don't got to worry about me, whore. I went to Australia because I already knew how you bitches act, okay? I already knew. I am in Australia. My baby ain't even got to be here in Australia with me. Tyra, who did you care about, Tyra? Y'all, all right now. Okay, we gonna go ahead. Tyra done did a lot. She done caused me to do a lot. I did say, but I did say though that as long as Tyra paid the girl, like Tyra, did you pay the girls? I do feel like they didn't talk a lot about that. I feel like they did pay the girls because the girls never said much about that. But still, it's not about money though. It's about the person. That's what Tyra is missing. And I feel like that's why Tyra be like, I don't give a damn. Like, you got paid. But Tyra, that's the least thing that matters. But no, actually not really. No, you know what? Let me take that. Some of them girls said they had to go right back to their jobs. After all that drama, a lot of like that were the ones that I feel like are still able to, like display themselves. But I heard also, you guys, before I head out of here, is also a like I think as they was doing that documentary, it's some more girls that are also telling their story right now too. It's like it's not a documentary, but I guess it's a podcast or something. But I feel like this documentary really let a lot out. It did. It let quite a bit out. It showed certain people's true characters. You see Janice Wilkinson was nowhere to be found. Where was she at? High somewhere. They showed how she act. It was deplorable. And for Tyra to be right there, and because that's one thing that they were saying, that Tyra, like that Janice was really getting on Tyra's nerves. But you could tell that Tyra really didn't give a damn. Tyra didn't care because she was like, ooh, Janice is good TV. That's what she cared about. Danielle called Tyra out on all of that. She cared, and that's why she was like, oh, Janice is just saying anything to her so-called best friend at the time, Jay Manuel. And then you sat there, you threw him away. Until I guess Janice got so damn high that she couldn't come back. That's why Janice Dickerson left the show. She was brain gone. Ho up there talking about something. She over there talking about somebody pudgy and all this. Janice, your body won't even all that on the show. Was Janice's body even all that? No. Girl, bye. Janice's body was ridiculous. When we used to see her shit was which way. Yo dangling body hole. Over there got a nerve to call somebody big. She was nowhere to be found, y'all. Nowhere. In the daggone documentary. Probably don't. She probably don't know what the F is going on right now. Miss Janice. Just a mess. Yeah. Oh, Jay Alexander. Yeah, prototype. Yeah, he was in there. Miss J. Yeah, Miss J is Jay Alexander, right? Yeah. Yeah, and I can tell that's one thing you could really tell that Jay Alexander was a good guy. Like he was really a good person. Like you could tell. Because he did not badmouth Tyra, y'all. He didn't. Now Jay Manuel, I feel like he was also a mean girl at first. But I feel like that I'm not saying I don't think he's not Tyra though. But he was a mean girl, but he did get to a point he was like, hold on, this is some fucked up shit. He said, oh no, it's a little bit too much right here for me. You got it. Oh, and then what about the girl, y'all? This is another one. So they also did one. And even the guy that was like, starting off with Tyra, he said, oh no, this shit terrible. The girl mama got killed or something like that in a tragic, scene where she got shot or something like. Well, I don't even know if I can say that, y'all, but you know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean. So the girl, they put that girl in that same situation, like for a daggone shoot, and they knew exactly that mess happened because the way that Tyra asked her the question, or whoever, somebody asked her that question, and she had to she was strong because she just went on with it. I said, oh, hell no. And then she didn't win. Like, how the hell you put somebody through that and then you don't even let them win the damn show? You was already, did y'all hear? Y'all, Tyra had already said she already fucked up the season with Tiffany because she sat there and said, you basically could have won this ish. I would have said, fuck all these girls because your shit was so damn juicy. She already done put them girls at like, damn, so what's she saying about us? If she said she was going to let her win, because you want to have a fucking temper tantrum. Because Tiffany's saying, look, I ain't for this shit. Y'all, I'm sorry. It's just a mess. Yeah, Stephanie, boo. Oh, you going to hear it, baby. Yeah, Jay Manuel. Am I getting it wrong? See, Jay Manuel. Is Jay Alexander is Miss J, right? I'm gonna have to look that up because Jay Manuel is the supposed best friend, but Miss J was around Tyra, but when she was a 17-year-old model, like Miss J was there for Tyra when she had just started out, not knowing that Tyra had already been in that. I'm gonna suck every bit of what you taught me out you, and I'm gonna just go. You're gonna be paper thin. I'm gonna throw your ears down the stairs. Cause Tyra already said, she said, fuck all them past models. She said this is another interview. She talking ish. She said, oh, fuck all them other models. She said, I was never none of their friends. Tyra already saying she done did this ish by her damn self. She can't help but still give Miss J a little bit, but she don't give a fuck about Miss J because she did not go visit Miss J when Miss J was sick to the point where you don't know if Miss J gonna make it or not. All, Nigel and J Manuel went to go see Miss J. All Tyra had to do was go see, and they said J Manuel was not covering for Tyra. He was not covering. That's why Tyra said fuck Miss J. I mean fuck J Manuel. J Manuel stated that Tyra has been in New York numerous times. And Tyra could have went and visit Miss J. That was wicked, Tyra. That right there was wrong. Like that was terrible. Not to go see somebody that helped you get to where you needed to be around you wanting to be pudgy. Tyra wanted to be pudgy for the. She was like, hold on, I need to say. I want to say, God, I want to say pudgy. How dare you sit there and you tell somebody about a bagel and Tyra, you stuffing your face with chocolate flavored sprinkled donuts. Oh, stay in big. You want to stay big so bad. Sit your dumb ass down. It was Stephanie. Yeah, I couldn't take that though, y'all, for real. Like that was so messed up. I cannot believe. And Miss J, y'all, I know I said it earlier, but Miss J, all Miss J said was Tyra has not, because they asked Miss J that question. And Miss J did not throw Tyra under no bus. Miss J stated, Tyra has not come visit me yet. Still got hope. Still got hope. Miss J thinking about Tyra all the way back when Tyra was just a little something, or just a little something, and Miss J saw something special in Tyra, not knowing that Tyra was looking at Miss J like a snack. That's how Miss J, like, ooh, you know how to walk? Teach me how to walk, Miss J. Teach me. Girl, what the hell? You better sell your goddamn ice cream. You better. All right, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go. This was I'm glad I was able to talk to y'all though. This was it's definitely a good watch. I got to say it's a good watch, you guys. It's a lot though. And you will be coming out thinking like, well, what happened to all the rest of the girls? But with the stories that we heard up there, it's definitely not far from what all of them other girls went through. You don't hear about none of them no more. Yeah, Molly, that's disappointing, especially because someone like Tyra can command her. Yeah, can definitely command her schedule and be driven to wherever. If you can plane your earth to Australia, you can definitely take time to go to somebody's hospital bed. You are deplorable, Tyra. Stephanie, you say you learn who's for you when you're down. Yeah. And that type of stuff shouldn't have never happened to Miss J. Miss J did too much for that show. And Tyra, you already stepped on these people's heads with sharp stiletto heels when you sat there and you fired all of them. And the only person that she gave flowers to was Miss J. At least she gave flowers to Miss J then before you fired them. And Tyra was the one that said she gave us her goddamn strategy. She was like, yeah, people were trying to basically, tell me, oh, it's a bad world out here. But she said, but I made sure to protect myself. And I looked up how to fuck to fire somebody at, how to fire them when they done did a lot for you. Hold on, let me look it up. Hold on. She says she got on that phone so swiftly. That's what I said. No, she didn't. She said she got on it. She said, oh, it taught me how to get on the phone. Yes, hello. You are fired. Goodbye. Oh, hold on, hello. Oh, you are fired. Oh, goodbye. They said she got to Miss J and said, Miss J, you taught me how to walk. Miss J, you're fired. Goodbye. I'm in Australia, hoes. Bye. Let me get my bags and get out of here. Tyra don't care about nobody, y'all. Tyra said, you know what? Let me get a surrogate. Hold on, surrogate. I want my baby. Let me get my goddamn. I need a baby. I need a baby. Let me turn my ass to Australia, ho. Hold on. At least I got some peen. Hold on, let me get some peen. I got my peen. I got my baby. Well, no, but hold on. But I need to put this baby down. Tyra, why are you putting your baby down so fast for your real baby? Okay? Your monster. They called your baby a monster, and you still are cradling it. She's cradling America's Next Top Model after what you done did to it. Y'all, I'm gonna go ahead. That's just where things are. Hopefully y'all are going to be able to see it too. It does show a lot of triggering scenes. It does. But they said that's how the industry is. Tara, I feel like, was definitely in a spot where she could have treated all those girls humanly. And it's sorry, she could have been in that spot of saying, I'm not going to put y'all girls through what this wicked industry has, parts of the wicked industry has put these girls through. But instead, she took them girls, and from what they said, their dreams, and she already had put their dreams in past tense of saying, my show comes before your dreams. And I'll let you know this 17 years down the line through an email, or maybe like a little email text or something. And guess what? You're not going to be able to get to me because I'm in Australia, ho. You need a visa. I said, Tyra. All right, y'all. Y'all take care. I'm glad I was able to talk with y'all today. Sure, it's going to be more. Anywhere where there's a check, Tyra says she'll be, I think. We're going to go out with some YouTube music. Feeding the ducks. Somebody got to be the ruthless. Somebody got to be the calculated. And I guess Tyra done took that. She done took that turn. I ain't saying, and I still, so many things about Tyra I do like, but I see that Tyra just don't care. I say, look, if you work with Tyra, make sure you know money. Just think about the money. Hopefully something will change in her with cycle 25 if there is one. I'll give her that, y'all. Good night, Stephanie, baby. All right, I'll be talking to y'all soon. Y'all have a great night.